Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Klaus and thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Weekend Warriors. And it's a big thing to have a 50 versus 50 war, and that's exactly what we had here, guys. Boston Tea Party versus the Elite Team. Elite Team's a Brazilian clan. Apparently it's like a clan family. They get together and they did a 50-player war, and that's kind of what we did. But guys, this was a crazy war. It actually came down to the wire up until the very end, but it ended up being 148, 144. A really good war. Really enjoyed it. Boston Tea Party threw together. We brought other players from other clans in. It was a lot of fun, and I just have to admit, wish we could do that more often. So we're going to look at a Town Hall 11 3-star to begin this whole thing, and he's going to be using the Mass Miner attack. This is kind of to show that the Mass Miner is kind of OP. It's kind of overpowered right now, and I'm looking forward to seeing if we can change this a little bit, because it's just too easy to 3-star in war. But the Mass Miner's coming in from the southwest side. He's got all heal spells. I mean, this is literally like spam central. This is like the advanced Go Wipe, except for it's easier. All you do is drop your troops and lay down some heal spells, but not to take away anything from Coldius, who was our number 1 player, and threw down the 3-star on their number 2, C41QU3. Pretty sure that's supposed to say something, but I'm not smart enough to be able to tell what it is. So anyway, heal spells down, as long as you can keep your your miners in heal spells. You see, I'm so used to saying hogs because it's usually hogs that you're seeing sticking around in heal spells. But as long as your miners are staying in heal spells, guys, you're going to be able to lock down that 3-star with Mass Miner. It's, what level? Level 4, so max level miners, guys, and it's just straight up drop your heals and make sure your miners don't take too much damage. They're invulnerable underground, and if you keep them in heal spell, they rejuvenate while they're underground. So, just straight up brute force destroyed this Town Hall 11 base, and really did it in record time too. You wouldn't expect a max base, or pretty close to max base, to drop that quickly. Now, for the record, that Town Hall 11 did have held back Expos, level 3 Expos, not level 4, for war weight purposes. So it wasn't, I mean, obviously it wasn't a max base, but still, the Mass Miner, throwing it at the base and 3-starring is just a little odd. I think Supercell is definitely, or has already, since this is, we're having some update stuff coming soon, and I recorded this a little bit early so I wouldn't lose these replays. Just looking forward to the Mass Miner nerf if possible. But anyway, there's your 3-star for Coldius, and all the respect to the enemy's number 2 for getting 3-star. Now let's move on to a Town Hall 10 3-star from our boy Crackers. And Crackers is actually a member of the Knights of Zion, which is kind of like my fan clan and the feeder clan of the Boston Tea Party. He's only there because his hero levels are a little bit low for our Town Hall 10 standards. But look at this, he's going to use, it's not quite Mass Miner. I mean, he's got a golem here. He's going to send in his Valkyries that he's got. So it's like a GoBoHo, with baby dragons and king and queen. And then the miners are going to come in and just wreck this base, guys. But he's got breaking into that compartment, going to get some air defenses, not for any particular reason, just because that's what's in the way of the win there. Taking out the enemy clan castles, because those baby dragons and wizards and Valkyrie, they do some crazy work. And also some clan castle bowlers to wreck this base. And look at this, guys, already a quarter of the base wrecked without even dropping those miners. He's got a few Valkyrie left, and the miners are just going to cascade this base. They're just going to dig under everything and kill everything. I mean, that's what miners do. So can you tell I'm a little salty about miners? So anyway, guys, the bowlers are down. We removed the double giant bomb. Really, the miners have nothing to worry about. We got a couple of heal spells and a rage spell left. Look at this, all the giant bombs in that core, and 3 out of 4 were in the core, and all of them have been triggered. So now the Mass Miners are in, guys. It's going to be a little bit tricky. I wanted to show you guys this because this Inferno Tower section, where everything is kind of separated out, is a little bit shady, but hopefully these miners can make their way into the base. Hopefully they can get in there and take out those Inferno Towers quickly, but they're going to go around the base. Now this is the tricky part, is that bases that have the anti-bowler situation, you really have to funnel everything correctly in order to take it out. Look at that, the miners that were going to kill it died, and then another group had to show up to help out, which is good because Crackers actually held them back to keep the 3-star in motion, because those Inferno Towers are pretty brutal. pretty brutal, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, so we got some mass miners action still going on. We got a wizard kind of just following behind doing their thing, and corner buildings were taken out by archers and stuff, and that's all of them. So we'll just clean up the rest of this base. Only thing left is Archer Tower, and it had no chance. So that is a 3-star, 4 crackers on Beto Armorim. I think that's how you say that. And a 3-star Town Hall 10 attack. Now we're going to go on and watch a Town Hall 9.5 attack another 9.5, which is actually pretty easy to watch, guys. Pretty easy to do, because as a Town Hall 9.5, you can attack a Town Hall 9 and destroy it, and the same thing with Town Hall 9.5. I mean, the defense is no different. He's going to be coming in with a Queen Walk GoBoHo. This is Gronk. All of you are familiar with Gronk. And he's coming in with his level 38 queen. His queen has jumped in the level so fast. This guy is a monster. And he's going to use his 38 queen at the max, because this guy is a queen walk professional. So, you know, once again, the update might ruin that. But anyway, Baby Dragon's doing their thing. He's going to be breaking through. He's going to be taking out a big section of the base. He's got a massive funnel. Look at this big, massive funnel, guys, on the left and on the right. His Baby Dragon doing tons of work, because there really wasn't a whole lot that could target it over there on that section of the base. And now all he's got is a bunch of trash and junk. He's going to take out the clan castle first, and then wreck the base with his Valkyries and then his hogs to assist with the defenses and such that are on the outside of the base. So he's got a few Valkyries, you know, just kind of trickling them in, making sure things go well. A big part of the Queen Walk GoBoHo is patience, and that's exactly what he's going to use. Actually, this is not a GoBoHo, this is a GoBoHo. He's going to have Clan Castle Bowlers or Valkyries, one or the other. I have not completely previewed these attacks because I love watching them with you guys. I love being able to commentate them live as if it was a live attack. So all I do is kind of check out. Look at this, Clan Castle Bowlers. I called Clan Castle Bowlers. But anyway, I like to be able to watch this kind of live with you guys. I just preview the type of attack they're going to use, just so I make sure I don't show y'all GoBoHo over and over again or something like that. And look at this, guys. So our Valkyries got all the way through the base. We got a whole bunch of hogs on the right-hand side, clearing stuff up, and then the hogs are just going to go right around. They're going to take out that cannon, that air defense. That air defense drops by the king, so they're going to go up and take out the cannon. And then you have one last group that is being healed by that heal spell. Bowlers still alive, hogs still alive, and the queen takes out that wizard tower. So the last defense besides that cannon that just dropped is the mortar, guys. He completely wrecked this Town Hall 9.5 base, and that is actually one of the major weaknesses of Town Hall 9.5 is your ranking can usually 3-star you no problem. So I recommend if you're going to go 9.5, do it as quickly as you can. That way you can start actually helping your team on defense, because other Town Hall 9.5s or Town Hall 10s can easily wreck you in the face. But that being said, awesome 3-star for Gronk on Eric Borboremba. Did I say that right? Probably not. Anyway, let's move on to standard Town Hall 9 attacks. I've got a GoLaLoon for you guys, which is going to be pretty sweet. I've got my notes down below me. And Town Hall 9, it's a rank number 14. So this is Chicken Little on Rakael. And Chicken Little is actually Ashton Wong. He is a beast. And he's going to come in here and 3-star this base with a GoLaLoon. I love GoLaLoon. It's something I'm really looking forward to learning more and more as time goes on, because I've got my Queen Walk GoBoHo pretty much perfected. But what he's going to do is he's going to throw down his golem and then his king and his queen with some wizards, you know, to help funnel, obviously. And then the whole job of the kill squad is to take out the enemy clan castle, the enemy queen, and preferably a couple of the air defenses. So he's working on the clan castle now. He's already killed the enemy queen and the enemy king. And now they're working on this inside compartment. We're going to be taking out the expo. Baby Dragon now finally coming out of the clan castle. And he doesn't have any poison spells, so his king is going to drop now. There we go. I knew it. I called that Baby Dragon killing that king. And now we're going to watch as this queen steps up and takes out this air defense. I'm wondering when he's going to drop his lava hounds. Probably just whenever that... Okay, just a little earlier than what I was about to say. I was about to say as soon as that air defense drops. But he put down his lava hounds way over here. They absorb some seeking air mines and air bombs. Balloons behind. A haste spell to help them handle the sweeper, and also just cross this base, because it is a very wide base. It's a huge base, difficult to air attack a big base like this, but Chicken Little does this well. Trust me, I wanted to GoLaLoon this base, but it's just outside of my skill level. So Lava Hounds are in, doing their thing over the air defense. Look at this death pit right here, guys. Tesla farm and all 4 of his wizard towers all in one place. As soon as that air defense drops, it's going to be a matter of timing. This lava hound better turn around. There we go. So the lava hound is absorbing most of that damage per second. The balloons and the queen are all converging on that death pit all at once. I'm calling it a death pit, but it actually is called a Tesla farm, wizard death trap. I don't know what the crap it's called, but I'm calling it a death pit. So anyway, that is all the air targeting defenses, guys. The balloons are just gonna kill it. I think he's got a lava hound. Yeah, he's still got a lava hound still alive. So that is a crazy 3-star for Chicken Little. And now the cleanup is just confined to this bottom side because that attack was so quick. So we'll just speed up the last couple of seconds and watch this 3-star unfold. So that was pretty awesome. Really enjoy it. Like I said, air attacks. I believe air attacks are going to be on the up and up pretty soon. Now that they're nerfing things like the healer, which should slow down HGHB. And speaking of HGHB, I've got a Town Hall 9 HGHB for you guys. So let's go check it out. It is let me see, HGHB number 16 on 17. So Sunbro, and actually Sunbro is a good guy. He came from Knights of Zion, and he recently quit playing the game. This was one of his last war attacks because of life. You know, just he needed to make some life decisions and do something with his life aside from play Clash 24/7. So I guess he wasn't able to control his addiction to the game. I don't know what it is, but Clash of Clans does draw you in, especially when you're into the war scene like this. So anyway, guys, just an amazing attack for this guy. HGHB, Sunbro had it down. So you drop your giants, you got your healers, and as long as your healers stay alive and you got your Klein Castle bowlers, this attack is going to be peace, man. Peace and quiet. He's just going to drop it and destroy everybody. So he's got some wizards still doing some work. The Klein Castle bowlers are now in. They should go into that compartment. He's got a few that are going to walk around the base. It looks like his queen might walk around too. I don't know. Well, the giants are splitting up too. I don't know how this is going to go, but everything has not gone terrible just yet. Klein Castle Golem kind of slowed stuff down, but now he's got a rage in the core. Things are looking pretty good. Things might split up, but as long as those healers kind of split up too to keep both groups alive, then that's pretty good. So he's got a king. Look at this, guys. He's got his king and some bowlers on one side. He's got his giants, bowlers, and queen on the other side, and actually his queen's more centralized. So it looks like he's basically sweeping through this base as cleanly as you can hope for. He's got a few hogs that he's going to drop, but he doesn't really need them. I mean, everything's splitting up so perfectly that all he's got to do is drop a few hogs on a few defenses, and that's going to be it. He's going to focus primarily on this bottom side because it looks like his king and bowlers are going to kind of walk off to the left there. His giants, bowlers, and queen are way off to the north. Heal spell on his hogs because, you know, they need to be healed or else they'll die. And just like miners, keep them under the heal and they will live. And look at this, guys. So the hogs working, hogs doing their thing, Tesla and 2 cannons, and that's going to be it. So let's watch these hogs do their thing. Giant bomb, and actually there's another one. Yeah, called it. So all the hogs are down, and the last defense is still alive. But luckily, oh, and a spring trap. That was awful. Luckily that queen was like, oh man. Boom, you know, to shoot him down. So that was good. That was awesome. That was kind of funny. Actually, that was hilarious. So we'll speed up the cleanup of this HGHB attack by Sunbro. That was pretty sweet. Always like watching different types of attacks. HGHB has taken over the world for Town Hall 9. And, you know, honestly, I'm not a big fan of it because I hate waiting on Town Hall 10s to, like, donate bowlers. So I'm always more like the, give me some Valkyries and let me Queen Walk GoBoHo this base. And speaking of Queen Walk GoBoHo, do we have any that I want to show you guys? I actually just showed you one from Gronk, so I guess we can skip that. But guess what I saw in this war? A GoHo. No Valkyries, maybe some in the Klein Castle, but nothing real significant. Came from our number 12, so let's go check that out. Farley on Farley on number 14, Leo. So let's watch this GoHo. Look at that, guys. 2 golems and a whole bunch of hogs. I mean, that's about as basic as you can get, man. I was doing this at Town Hall 8 and loving every minute of it. So let's see how he does this. He's got 2 golems, some wall breakers. He tested that wall breaker just to make sure that there were no stupid bombs or anything like that. And he gets into this base, both golems going in. He's got a Klein Castle, a couple Valkyries. That doesn't count. He's got a ton of hogs, man. He's got 24 hogs. And he's still got some wizards too. He's going to depend on his queen and some wizards to take out these flying air troops in the Klein Castle. He's going to, what is he going to do? He's going to jump into the core with the Town Hall, and then he's going to send in hogs once they dispel a few of these giant bombs. And so that's really the point of GoHo. I mean, you send in your golem, you send in your kill squad, kill the enemy clan castle, kill the enemy king and queen if you can, and then, you know, trigger some giant bombs. And then your hogs under heal should be able to wreck the base without really any problem. And look at this, guys. We got a perfect situation here. The queen is behind that golem. The Golemites, actually, and she did some work. She's a max queen. She does some crazy work. She did get shot down, though, unfortunately. A giant bomb, but the heal was perfect. Look at that. All that healing taking place. Perfect placement on that heal spell. I don't really get to say that much. Normally I'm finding faults, but that was really good. Hog's still doing their thing. He does not have any more heal spells, so it's going to come down to the wire because of this stinking wizard tower. Spring trap, and the Hogs were like, nah, man. Nah, I'm not going to get sprung off the map. So there you go. That is the last defense. The Hogs are going to take out the king, and then they're going to wreck. Look at all this cleanup, guys, and the Hogs are just going to do it super quick, super efficiently. We're going to have a lucky spread there, so if you went up north, that was good. The giant bomb in the middle just kind of exploded, doing nothing of note. The fourth giant bomb exploded at the end, but we still got that 3 stars. So it's nice to see a standard GoHo. You don't see that a lot nowadays. So shout out to Farley for that. That was pretty sweet. Let's watch another GoLaLoon. We're gonna go to our 20th ranking here, and we're gonna see what we got. Black Cobb, I don't have no clue how to say his name. I still have no clue, but Black Cobb is going up against Rivas, and using the GoLaLoon. I love GoLaLoon. Let's see how he does this. Likely up there. I was about to say likely from the north. And Golem down now, tanking a couple of defenses, but mainly whenever the walls are broken, the Golem's going to start tanking the queen. Once that happens, you're going to see this king and this queen come in. They're going to go right at the enemy queen. Look at this king just slap that queen just upside the face. Slap her. Yeah, get her. All right, she died. All right, cool. So the enemy queen is down. We got some double poison spells because of the clan castle troops. We got a golem in the clan castle. You don't see that very often. And it's going to just slow down that golem, let the queen do some work because the queen usually gets stuck on the golem. So the king is now busy on the wall. He should turn around and start targeting the golem. Queen takes out that air defense, which was likely the whole point. And then now this golem is going to do some work. He's got 2 lava hounds. Now he's starting his air raid. I love hybrid attacks, man. They're super cool. So the double lava hound is in the base, covering the air defense. He's got a whole Tesla farm going on down here on this western side. Haste spell, do a double haste spell now. Working on the lava, the balloons just to help them get in there because there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do in that area. But he's got that air defense down. Lava hound kind of coming over toward the air defense. He's got his final lava hound in. And he's got actually an air defense over here. Let's see if his queen can get that last air defense over there. That'd be really helpful. The third air defense drops, and now this lava hound is just making its way over to the final air defense. Queen locks onto it, so that lava hound should, well, I was about to say that lava hound should survive, but the Seeking Air Mine ruined that. But all the air targeting defenses are dead except for one, and getting completely engulfed by balloons right now. So there you go. There is another GoLaLoon 3-star on an interesting base design. Army camps all in the middle and stuff. You don't see that very often, but that was fun. He does swag rage, I believe, on the clan castle. So that was pretty sweet. I believe Black Cobb was in one hive at one point, if I'm remembering correctly. So that was pretty sweet. And shout out to Rivas for that base design, because that was really interesting. But anyway, I think we can throw it back to HGHB. Let's check out number 32. Which, yeah, you can see here, I had a 100%, it was a drop attack. I actually failed a dip attack, a 98% 2-star, and then 3-star number 34. You don't need to see a dip attack. It was supposed to be a 6-pack, and it wasn't. So what were we doing? HGHB number 33. Okay, so number 33, that is Cap KRP Mini. So, which one was our 3-star HGHB on number 32? Okay, that's what I thought. So we're gonna go up against Thor. That's always scary. Cap is gonna go up against Thor, and we're doing the HGHB attack. So, you know, basic stuff right here. We're gonna drop our giants. They're gonna tank damage, healers, and it's kind of like a train. It really is. It's like you've got your giants. They barrel through bases. They wreck walls on their own, which is kind of cool. And they're staying alive because they've got healers. The only thing you have to worry about are air defenses, and those bowlers can throw over walls and take out air defenses. That's why the bowlers are so good. They're better than wizards because they last longer, and they do more damage than, I think they do more damage they might not do more damage, but they are more hardy than the average wizard or any other ranged troop. So we got a double rage. That air defense lasted way too long, and I think we lost a couple of healers. And actually, our queen has stolen the healers, so that's going to cause a complete wreck of some of our troops in the core, but it's not a really high level Town Hall 9. I mean, these guys are similarly ranked. This is the mini of a leader of a clan, and they're going to be doing their work here on the in the core here. So taking out the clan castle, we have an enemy lava hound, which would be nice to just leave alone, but that doesn't always happen. Lava hound will explode eventually because the queen can't handle it. The queen sees that lava hound and she's like, I'm going to get me some pig, you know what I'm saying? We need some bacon, and I'm talking about bacon with wings. So we got a heal spell down, taking out the defenses on the north side with our hogs, and that's the beauty of the hogs, guys. You can use HGHB, but you know, without the hogs and without the correct placement, you're still gonna fail because stuff does get stuck. So anyway, the enemy lava hound explodes. We got some lava pups, poison spell perfectly placed on that baby, and the last defense, I believe that's we got a little cluster of defenses on the west side, but all of the lava pups explode or burn or melt or whatever they do in that poison spell. A giant bomb almost ruins the raid, guys, but we got three hogs that survived, and a ton of, you know, bowlers, wizards, etc., and a big group of giants. I mean, he really did wreck this base. It was a little shady there in the middle, but that's the whole point of the hogs, so, I mean, that's expected. You can't expect to wreck 3-star everything with your bowlers and your giants. So, a beautiful raid for Cap. That was awesome, and sorry, Thor, but you're not really a god. I promise you. But anyway, guys, the 3-star for Cap. Let's check out some Town Hall 8 attacks. I think that would be fun. Let's check out a Town Hall 8 Hogan. You don't see a lot of Hogans. Believe that was my boy Crossbox. Crossbox. Don't want to miss him. There he is. Here he is, and number 44. This is a Hogan. It's primarily dragons, but he's got a few hogs, and he's got some in his clan castle. And he's going to bolt, quake that air defense. And the only reason why he's able to do this, guys, let me just pause it right there. So look, he's got 2 air defenses, top and bottom of the screen, and then to the left is an air sweeper, literally doing nothing. He's going to be able to come at this base from the right-hand side, come straight at these air defenses, and the sweeper will be none the wiser. The sweeper can't see it, and that's why this base worked for dragons. So let's watch this carnage take place. Dragons doing their thing. We got a couple coming off on the corners to create the funnel. You know, you still have to do some funneling. You have to do some strategy drops on in dragon raids, and it's a Hogan. You know, you got hogs and you got dragons, and it's so much more fun to watch a Hogan than a mass dragon, and I think it's a lot more effective because with those hogs, you have a little more control. If you have like a big group of, look at those dragons right now, guys. You had a big group of dragons and they go off and they go the wrong direction and they're getting shot by an air defense. You can drop some hogs and you can wreck that air defense. And actually, that's kind of what's happening right now. His group of dragons is kind of bunched up, so he's dropped his hogs to go in at this base on the bottom side to take out this air defense, and those hogs just wreck that air defense. So now there's really nothing of huge note that can take out dragons in this base. I mean, yeah, there's archer towers and there might be Teslas still, and the hogs were actually alive for a while, but they got sprung and then shot, so that didn't last very long. But now look at this terrible spread. I mean, I have to admit, Crossbox did not he didn't lay things down very evenly, so he's got a big clump of dragons. He got a lucky spread there a little bit, so he's got one working on the Dark Elixir storage, but they're all going to kind of converge into the middle anyway. So this is the only time the sweeper is affecting the raid. Look at this. So he's got one dragon that's going to get just blown around. He might take out this wizard tower. Yep, he took out the wizard tower, and then the arch tower is going to shoot down that dragon, but it doesn't matter because there's a big, massive group of dragons behind the town hall that are about to just wreck the rest of this base. Let's speed this thing up now because we all know the results. We all know what's going to happen. 50 versus 50 war, guys. We had a lot of fun, and this was actually the only dragon 3-star that we had in the whole raid, so that was pretty cool to get that from a Knights of Zion member. Pretty much all the Town Hall 8s were from the Knights of Zion, so shout out to them, shout out to Crossbox and to Behemoth the base, because the base, if you turn your sweeper a little bit, buddy, you'll be in business. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what about a Town Hall 8 GoHo? There we go. Town Hall 8 GoHo. We'll go to number 42, and we'll see this beautiful thing take place. Oh man, there's 2 3-stars. Town Hall 8 GoHo on number 45. So there we go. That should be good. On Cayo Enrique and GoHo. I mean, no Valkyries, maybe some in the Klein Castle. And it's cool to watch these raids because they're just so simple. I'm so used to GoBoHo, HGHB, GoLaLoon, you know, stuff that's complex that we forget the basics. And GoHo is about as basic as it gets, besides like Mass Hog, which, you know, I'm usually against mass anything, but the hogs are definitely not OP. I mean, you do have to use a lot of strategy, a lot of pre-planning to get a 3-star with mass hog, but that's not what will happen right now. We got GoHo going on, so the poison spell on the dragon, he's just kind of throwing in troops slowly to take out that dragon, and it drops. There we go. And now he'll drop 2 golems on the bottom and on the right and bottom on the left, and a whole bunch of wizards to create that massive funnel to send in the king, and probably some, it looks like by the way he's attacking this, he's got some Clan Castle Valkyries he'll send up the middle here. There's some hogs. King pops a special ability. I'm not sure if that was on purpose. Probably was reaching for his Clan Castle at that point, but either way, so he's got some hogs working on this left side. Clan Castle hogs, actually, that's interesting. So I'm not sure what the whole funnel thing was for, but probably just for future reference, for cleanup maybe. He's got a whole bunch of hogs doing their thing. He's got 2 heal spells, and hopefully most of those hogs cascade through the middle. There's a 1 giant bomb, which he can survive. No big deal, and he's got another heal for that other giant bomb. There it goes, right there. Man, I have not seen this raid, and I can just tell what's going to happen. So the last defense is that Wizard Tower drops within seconds, and that's a Town Hall 8 GoHo. And like I said, back to the basics and the fundamentals. Town Hall 8s is where war really does get interesting, and the 3-star clean. He had tons of hogs still living. Dez, really awesome attack. That was pretty sweet. Let's watch a GoBoHo Town Hall 8, and then we're gonna finish it off with the Town Hall 8 HGHB. So going down, we got 47 on 46. So Mr. Clash of Clans, guys. Mr. Clash of Clans, Mr. Cock. He is Boston Beer Party's son, and he's also he got a 3-star with GoBoHo, so this is pretty sweet. Let's see how he pulls it off. He lures the Clan Castle, and then he's drawing them over with barbarians on this far side. Look at this. Look at this. Miners in the Clan Castle. That is unusual. You don't see that very often, but apparently it's going to be not that effective. Bowler in the Clan Castle. Balloon in the Clan Castle. It looks like Phillips just kind of said, hey, whatever you want to put in that Clan Castle, I don't give a rip. So that's essentially what I think happened. The Wizards are going to be following behind, killing these Clan Castle troops. Balloon's going to be doing tons of work on the Golem, unfortunately. So there we go. All the Clan Castles down except for the Balloon. Hopefully it drops quickly. And there we go. Okay, Clan Castle's down. We got Wall Breakers kind of breaking in. King tanking some damage. And now we're in the base. He can send in his Valkyries once the cleanup takes place. Quad Quake into the core. So that should help the raid go fairly well. All the Valkyries now going into the base. That's nice to see too. When every single one of your Valkyries goes into the core, that's beautiful. He's got a Tesla farm and a heal over that Tesla farm. The Valkyries is kind of doing their thing. And then a spam spread of hogs on the bottom side on the left and bottom side on the right of the base. He's got 1 heal spell left. His Valkyries are kind of getting wrecked up there in the north side, but he's got tons of hogs and very few point defenses left, so I think he's going to be alright. Valkyrie's still kind of doing their thing. Actually, I didn't see a group of them, but they're still alive. And the last of the real defenses is there. The hogs, oh, they're going to go left. Okay, now the defenses are down. So that was a pretty interesting attack, I think. GoBoHo, pretty well executed. Not sure if it was the right base for GoBoHo, but he did take care of that Tesla farm, which is probably the most deadly thing for hogs aside from that double giant bomb. So, not bad. Not bad at all. So let's speed up this cleanup and then watch our final attack for this war recap. A Town Hall 8 HGHB, and Hemi is he's, I don't know. I mean, I don't see him doing friendly challenges often, but he gets 3 stars a lot. So shout out to Mr. COC for that, and Phillips for the base. Now let's go watch our final attack. Where is Hemi at? Hemi should be right Did I skip him? Yes, I did. Okay, so Hemi, wait a minute. It's not Hemi, it's Brosh. Okay, I think I wrote down Hemi, but I'm not able to show every attack I wrote down. But Brosh is a brand new Town Hall 8, and he's attacking a Town Hall 8 in this attack. It's a HGHB, and it's just cool to see our lower level players doing some high level attacks. So giants and healers, you know, you started the thing right. Drop the wizard just to get rid of that army camp, just to keep everything nice and neat. You know, you don't want things to be running around all willy-nilly like. You got some bowlers in the clan castle. King is in, no queen, Town Hall 8. And now we're gonna just see these giants kind of bowl their way through the base. And what's good about this base is that there's really nothing to draw the bowlers outside of the base. If you're going to be making an anti-bowler base, you want to put crap on the outside that's going to lure those bowlers outside the base, because it severely decreases their usefulness. You know what I mean? But this base was perfect for a bowler like an HGHB attack because of just how clean all the compartments are. So he's got a pretty big spread of stuff right now, but nothing, it looks like it's, you know, hurting. The air defense getting shot down by hogs. We got look at this, guys, all those Teslas, and they're busy on the giants, which are healed. That renders that Tesla farm completely inert. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now we've got some hogs. They're doing some things in the core. Heal spell down on it. We got some stinking skeleton traps that are driving us nuts. But as soon as those that cannon drops, it's going to be turn around, smack some skellies in the face, and then call it a day. So that is it. I mean, HGHB, we've got a ton of giants still alive. Got a bunch of bowlers still alive. King is full health. Hogs almost bit the dust. We almost had a handful of bacon there, but they survived hardly, barely. And now all that's left is a little bit of cleanup on the outside, in which Brosh held on to a couple of archers just to expedite that just a little bit. And an amazing 3-star for Brosh TV, our number 49 out of 50. And hey, that was a really fun war. We really enjoyed it. Shout out to Brosh, by the way. Now let's go back. It was a 148 to 144. 50 versus 50, and we only missed out on 2 stars. I believe that was actually, wait, let me go back. That was actually not on their top bases. That was on their, like, middle top bases, Town Hall 10 bases, but we did get the 3-star on number 1. Number 1's actually not a Town Hall 10, and our number 1 was Town Hall 11, so I didn't show that replay. But anyway, so it was a good attack, it was a good war. I got some pretty awesome war bonus, and we had a really good variety of attacks, and I guarantee you we're going to be doing some more 50 versus 50 war. So if you liked the 50 versus 50 war recap and the extended recap, I mean 30 plus minutes, if you like that sort of thing, like this video, and let me know in the comments what you thought. If you like seeing certain Town Hall levels more than others, let me know in the comments as well. I've noticed that a lot of my fans are Town Hall 8 and 9, but if you want to see something maybe a little bit different, also let me know in the comments. And that's going to do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of Weekend Warriors, and I look forward to seeing you guys again next time. Love you guys. Peace.